Okay, this is a review of Castlevania Dawn of Sorrow for the Nintendo DS. That was the ending part of the opening sequence, and if you remember this at all, I did that one Metroid Hunters review with a silly voice, but I'm not quite feeling that today, so this is the menu. I will be playing the main game mode first. Okay, right now I'm in a save room, and for demonstrative purposes, I've saved in the Lost Village, the first area in which you enter. In this game, you play the role of Soma Cruz, I guess you would say, reincarnation of Dracula, but you don't want to turn into a night-dwelling, black, pasty-haired drama freak. I'm not racist. Anyway, right now, I'm outside of the, I guess, soul synthesis place. The thing about being the reincarnation of Dracula, you have the power of dominance, in which, when you kill an enemy, you might just gain control of its soul. I don't know if that's going to happen anytime, but a ball of glowing light just kind of comes out of a monster and into you. That's not really happening. So as I'm jumping around here a little bit, showing off the aerial kick, this is Yoko. You can talk to her. She'll use her powers to upgrade your weapons. Actually, when you think about it, I'm not going to waste any of my souls, because check this out. That particular soul is of a harpy, and if I can find it, your souls have a certain mastery number, not really mastery, but how many you have. Gaining dominance over more souls will give you more power in that one particular soul, I guess. I've got 9 harpy souls, so this particular harpy following me around shoots a bunch of feathers out. And there's the soul! Hooray! Okay, I don't know how much I've done, but if you can see that delightful character walking around in the background, that would be a Yeti, or an abominable snowman, whatever you want to call it. It is the first of the 3 secret enemies you will find in this, as described in these, I've got a lot of food, but these newspaper articles. Exclusive scoop, abominable snowman discovered? Snowman living on the mountains, spotted near the mountain village. According to witnesses, the beast appears to be searching for food, but I've yet to be able to lure him out from the background. I'm not too happy about that, so if you do know how, please help me. Please? You're not that mean, are you? Help me find him. Okay, right now I'm at a warp point, going to the second of the secret enemies, the flying humanoid. You really can't tell it's an enemy until you find out you can kill it. For informational purposes, I am going to the cursed clock tower. It's very near the warp point. And that's an imp, that's not it, that's very common. This is where you fight Zephyr, the dude who controls time. And you see that little speck right there? I'm gonna try to point to it with my sword. It's a little speck, it's harmless, I can jump around and it won't kill me. But if you throw a Mandragora on it, or at it, those are the screaming plant guys, watch what happens. And there's the soul right there. And if you don't mind, I'm going to use volume this time. I forgot to do that, so the first part of this video is silent. Please excuse that. Okay, I'm where the Mothman is right now, and this big guy right here is a final guard. They're not all that strong, but they're very annoying because they take forever to kill. Fortunately, I've got a few things up my sleeve, just watching me play around with my souls a bit. And he goes down! Now, if you can see the A, B icons right under the number of my health, There's a monster in the game, and he kind of hides in a little statue thingy. You just break it and you kill him. It's called the Doppelganger. It lets you have 2 sets of equipment at one time. And the next secret monster being Mothman. He's attracted to none other than light. Wait, sorry, none other than light. There we go. The reason I call them secret monsters, their souls are pretty good. The flying humanoid does this. Wings of science. The Mothman gives you a soul which lets you have more experience points after a kill. And I'm assuming the Yeti, I haven't killed him yet, but I'm assuming...
Mom's a Yeti.
It's... No, she's not. It's not called a Yeti, it's called Bearded Woman. Anyway, I'm assuming that the Yeti's soul will let me throw snowballs at things? Hello, and welcome to Alucard's Literature Corner. Wait, never mind, that would be terrible. Anyway, this is Julius mode. If you accidentally let Soma be overtaken by darkness and become Dracula, because you suck, you unlock Julius mode, in which the vampire hunter, Julius Belmont, must track Soma down and end his life so evil doesn't break out or something. You start out as Julius. Your sub-weapons are the axe, holy water, which somehow destroys chairs, the crucifix, and the Belmont family secret technique. Giant cross of light! The next partner you'll get is Yoko. You can find her in her soul synthesis shop in the town. She attacks with a club or with her stiletto heels. Oh yes, of course, sexuality. Anyway, she's very weak, but both of her attacks restore your health. And it's the only way you can restore your health, because you have no items. Her spells are Fire Blast, Ice Thingy, and lots of thunder. Back to Alucard, or they actually say Arigato, which is his Japanese name. You've got a sword, you can slash diagonally, you can do the high jump, and you've got Hellfire, and Bat Transformation. If you can hear the music, there's also a change of tempo. I'm just gonna cut up some torches here, and if I can't find something to kill, I can't find something to kill. But if I can, and you enjoy that strange red trail left when you walk as this guy, follow me. Right now, I think I'm in the Wizardry Lab. Those ghosts keep popping up. Oh, something you should know. You can't use the Stylus Breaks Ice ability in Julius mode, so you must use Julius's whip. It's kinda hard, but once you get used to carving ice with a metal object, it works pretty well. Oh, and if you can see it, when you let the whip go slack, you can direct it using the buttons. Another good thing about Julius's whip, it has multiple attack angles. If you can see it, it starts out behind you, goes above you, and then in front of you. And if you can make a perv joke out of that, well, you're normal. Also, only Julius and Yoko can do the ground slide. For some reason, vampires don't like being dirty.
Dirty girl.
Well then. This isn't exactly the place I wanted to start out in, but if you like seeing old people break ice with whips, you've come to the right place. Also, if you ever do fight, or at least find paranoia, you'll learn that as Soma you can go into mirrors. No skill will let you do this in Julius mode, so you're going to have to go without your reflective adventures. In Julius mode, you fight all the bosses just the same, but when you get to the Abyss scene around here, instead of fighting Dario, then Angumi behind the mirror, you just kind of fight the giant fire thing. And a close inspection would be, I trapped myself here. Anyway, this has been Alucard's Literature Corner. Until then, keep killing people and burn things down!